Hey, how's it going? For today, one of two things will happen. Either one, we'll head out to the desert, find a sand lizard, successfully tame it, and life will be good. Or, number two, I will uninstall the game and throw my PC out of the window. It's gonna be one of those two things, and probably number two, man. I'm just saying, now we tried this before, tame one of the sand lizards. Went horrible. We ended up killing off two of them, and it was a horrible experience, man. I'm not a fan of the taming mechanic, but you guys left me a lot of comments on what we could do to make stuff a little bit easier, including taking a dragon to follow us around. So we'll try, man. We'll try it and see. What I plan on doing is heading out to this side of the desert. Last time we tried it over by the Green Obelisk, and it's just a lot of creatures out there in the desert, and there's not very much of the salt as well. So I went ahead, found a level 20, right up over here. Super low level. The lowest level I could find was a 20. I just want to get one to tame up to see if we actually like it. If so, we can always try to find a higher level one later. There is a 120 or 130 somewhere in this side of the map over here. But I went ahead, as you can see, and marked out some of the salt. Now, the problem is, where that guy's at, and where the nearest salt is, it's kind of a long trek, man. From there to here, and then from here to over there. Not sure if we'll get kicked off in between there. But I also found over on this side, man, a lot of these salt little piles over here, there's no trees. No trees, no rocks, none of the water wells. So it'll be very nice to hit these up and get them tamed up that way. It's just getting them from over here to over there. Now, I didn't travel down this way because, like I said, there's a lot of creatures over in this area. And that was one of the problems we had, was getting the guy killed off. Main thing I found up here is just the normal stuff, right? You got some snakes, some centipedes, some of the vultures, and then some of the mantis. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get some stuff made up. Now, I went ahead and unlocked the grenades. Apparently, you can use those instead of the C4. And I think that's made in the smithy, right? It is. Super cheap to make them. Might take around 30 or so with us. And use those, because if you use the C4 to get them out of the sand, you got to be from, like, here to the vessel away right there to throw the C4. And sometimes it'll aggro him, and he'll come out at you, and you got to get away. Sometimes you get killed. It's a horrible thing. With the grenades, at least you can throw them from a distance. Now, we all know my aim is terrible. That's why we're taking 30. It should be fine, dude. Should be fine. Doesn't mean it will be. So what are we missing? Gunpowder. I have a ton of that right here. Made up a lot of this stuff while I was trying to do some leveling. So at least we have that kind of made up. 57. Super cheap to make them. Let's just do 30. I think that should be enough. Should be. Doesn't mean it will be. Now we got some really good saddles for these guys too. Not sure if I want to take it with us or bring them back here. A 174, a 116, and a 88. This is the original one we were going to use. Go ahead and take it again. We did paint it. So we have good saddles. I think I have a blueprint for them too. I do. An 85. They're not too expensive as far as metal goes. I mean, everything costs like a bunch of hide and fiber and wood, but that's all kind of somewhat simple to get. Now, while that's making up, something else you guys told me about too was two different things, man. One, for the beehive, whenever we open it up, instead of using the, not the honey, instead of using the bug spray, we could actually use gilly. And it does the same thing where it kind of protects you. Kind of sucks we don't have the loadout mannequins, you know? We kind of keep that set up over here just for that. We've only gotten one honey so far. One honey! Gonna need a lot more of these. I don't know, man. It produces it very, very slow. And not sure if there's a timer that we can actually change in the INI settings, but that is super, super slow. And I'm hoping that we can actually use the Sarah eggs for making our kibble. And you guys left me a comment and said that it does work, so let's grab one. All we have to do is throw it into the cooking pot. We should be able to see if we can make the kibble or not. Pick one of you. Got a bunch of eggs. Let's go ahead and turn off mating on these guys. Not sure how much that the Orvoraptor can hold, but I don't want them to be hatching over here. I need to check all those probably off camera to see if we have any mutations. If so, great. If not, it's not a big deal. So there's that. Please say we have one egg in here. We do! Oh, dude! So, seeing how we can use that now for making the eggs, we are never using Uties again. I mean, we use them for the boss fights, but as far as having them out all the time to make eggs for kibble, just use these guys, man. They're a lot less annoying, and I plan on using these more if we can ever find some saddles. And use that for kind of running around. I like the size of them, man. The tails are a little bit long, but they're kind of cool creatures. Go and put this back. I'll tell you what, instead of doing that, don't push me around. Do not be pushy. Just drop it here. Pick it up. Maybe. Possibly. And one last thing I want to do before we head out is I'm thinking, instead of using this, what we'll do is use this now for our spyglass. You guys left me more comments too. One thing I wanted was for it to hold up the stats, right? Because when they're running around wild, it's hard to track them. If you hold down right click to come into it like this, and then left click, it actually tracks it. So whenever you're not looking at it, it still shows up on the screen. Kind of works for using for torpor to see what that's at. Probably use that out on the sand lizard. But easy way to see the levels, the stats, as well as the colors. And then just do it again. Removes the tracking. Fantastic, dude. It is so nice, man. Let's go ahead and grab our stuff. Want to head out and grab that drop. So 30 of these. We are going to need a little bit of kibble. That should be fine. 29. And then let's fill up our water. Hello? There we go. We're good on food. We're good on shotgun. I think that's about it. Let's grab a little bit of medical brew. Just in case, man. You never know what's going to happen. We are going to the desert. We'll take the dragon. We have an empty cryo. We do. I'm really hoping that we end up liking the spyglass. I'm not too much of a fan. Oh, the red drop went away. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm not too much of a fan of checking out stats and stuff before you tame a creature. I always thought, like with the awesome spyglass, I didn't use it because, well, one, the outline being on all the time was kind of annoying. But I always like taming the creature, seeing what the stats are like, and then if you don't like it, taming another one. We might start using that and actually looking at the stats if we find a good level and kind of go from there. Save us a little bit of time. I mean, we've done ASA or ASC taming a lot, and ASA is supposed to be more relaxed during our playthroughs. So we're going right up here. At least it's not a sandstorm going on right now. It's the rain. Kind of helps us out with some water. Super hard to see, though. Has it always been this hard to see during a rainstorm? Dude, they got to chill with the fog, man. The fog is no joke, dude. You can't see anything. It makes the game totally unplayable. Like right now, we can't do anything until the fog goes away. And it should be right up ahead of us. I'm not sure if we can see it in the ground. Like with the new spyglass. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, man. Let's hang tight here for a minute. Kind of wait the storm out. I don't want to mess this up. Because like I said, that's the only level 20 that I saw. And I don't want to have to search around the map. And then have to go around and remark all the salt nodes. Took me forever to find those as it is. Oh, wait, there we go. It's clearing up. The timing, dude. The timing, man. There's our guy right there, too. Let's go ahead and take out this guy. It'll kind of work out. We're doing some testing as well that I wanted to do for the sandworms. They're supposed to be dropping more of the black pearls. Let's use a little bit of lightning. Shocking experience. I'm just saying. It kind of fits. We're in the middle of a rainstorm. Shouldn't be too much health on this guy. Yep, bad day for you. At least he's not glitching into the ground like the alpha one was, you know? And I haven't seen another alpha, too. Which kind of sucks. I'm glad we took out that one whenever we saw it to get the other skins that we needed for our armor set. They're kind of rare, man. Look, buddy, look. There we go. 6 black pearls. That's not too bad. Alright, so. Get rid of you. I don't want to aim up too far and cause our guy to come out of the ground. Not sure what the range is. Alright, let's hang tight here. Put you on passive. Let's give you... Hello? Let's give you... Oh, you already have it. That stuff there. Put you on follow. Please don't let me die. I'm just saying, don't let me die, Junior. And then let's do this. We see you in the ground. We can't. Totally hidden. Interesting. Okay, well, is what it is. Too far? Perfect, actually. Or not. It was close. Just saying. That should knock him out. There we go. Let's run up. Jump on him. There we go. Alright, so where are we going to? First one is straight ahead of us. Now, this first one is going to have some trees and stuff at it, so it kind of sucks. Luckily, we don't have the aggro from the creatures. While this guy's in the ground and you're trying to tame him. He is following us too. So what I hope is, if we get kicked off, we can jump on the dragon. Have to tell him to land and stuff like that, but we'll see, man, we'll see. Oh, there's some down there too. I didn't notice that. Let's hit this one. Totally missed it. Totally missed it! Tell you what, let's just go for this. These are the ones that I found over that way. It's super nice because there's no trees around. Did they change the amount of torpor you get from each of the salt nodes? I don't remember getting that much torpor. Dude, we were getting like nothing last time. He's up almost half already. Now, the first one we did was a level 20. This one's a level... I mean, the first one was a level 40. This one's a level 20. I think we're like 4 or 5 times for our taming. Got one more salt node there. And then we'll head out towards the other one. There we go. Let's go over this way. See how far away it is for the next set? It's like way out there, dude. I'm hoping to make it the trek across here. And then if we get kicked off, we'll be somewhat near the other ones. That was like that one there. There's nothing in the way. We'll see, though. We'll see if it's going to be worth it to tame a high-level one. And it seems like the color fields, man, are all the same on these guys. Haven't looked at them with the new spyglass to, like, confirm it. But just kind of flying around, they all look mostly the same. We're almost going to be at a control range here. Can we please hit this? Please hit this! Okay. Turn away. Turn away. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the rock does absolutely nothing. We're going to get knocked off here, aren't we? Almost. No! Don't go this way, Junior! There needs to be a bar that shows you how much time you have left until you get knocked off, you know? Let's go up here to where the bone is. I think the bone gives you almost as much as the salt nodes, right? Let's zoom in. Make life a little bit easier. Dude, it is still raining too. Halfway there. Where's the bones at? Here we go, right here. Now, last time we got kicked off whenever we hit some of the bones. There we go. Turn around. I think one more big patch of the salt, and we should be good to go for taming this guy. Alright, so there's all the bone gone. Yep, wait. Zoom out. We need to go this way. Right here. This should definitely get them all the way tamed up, man. So much easier than last time. They had to have changed something, right? I thought we hit some of the salt nodes last time, and I don't remember doing that much on the torpor. Yep, there we go. Almost, almost. Ah, dude. A lot better experience than the first time. There we go. Is that it? He's out! Ah, dude, alright. Are we good? We alright? Nothing around? Don't want you coming over here? Junior, buddy, land. Anywhere, man. Ton of sand around. All we need now is for one of the... No, not you! One of the death worms to come around. If you mess up my tame, I am not going to be happy. Alright. What is the... I don't think he hit him, right? Not that. He did. the vulture hit him, man. I am glad this is only a test one, or I would not be happy at all. Let's do 4. He does eat kibble, right? Hopefully that's a thing. I can't believe the vulture came by. Of all things, I mean, the vulture came by and hit him. I have to wait to see if he's going to eat anything. Speaking of eating, little snack, just saying. Guy gets hungry. So yeah, the salt nodes are definitely the way to go. The thing with the metal is, I think metal does the best, but there's no concentrated metal areas, especially out here in the sand dunes, you know? Alright, tell you what. I'm going to sit on the dragon, just to be a little bit safer. We can actually kill off some of the vultures and stuff while we wait for this guy to tame up. Speaking of vultures. Totally missed him. Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? He's not going to aggro the sand lizard, so we'll kind of leave that alone. Last thing I'm going to do is hit him with the dragon and kill him. I would be so sad. Took forever to get this stuff kind of laid out and ready for taming, man. Speaking of that, let's check this real quick. It doesn't say how much is tamed up on him, though. Interesting. No bites yet. He does eat kibble, right? Is that a thing? I hope he does. Not sure what else he would eat. But that went fairly fast. One whole piece of kibble. I mean, it's only a level 20 anyways. So let's grab this back, please. And thank you for not eating it. Put this on you. So it tamed out to be a, a very low level. Level 25. It is a male. We've got 1520 on the health. Stamina is 385. Our weight is 477. And then damage is a whole 155%. So let's put you in a cryo. Little bit of testing with the sand lizard. Actually went a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Again, it's only a... Oh, you scared the crap out of me. It's only a level 20 before we tamed it. That's all kind of good. Don't need it. Colors are kind of standard. Like I said, all the colors seem to be the same on these guys for the most part. I'm not sure of all the abilities. Kind of a cool saddle, though, man. Goes over his face and everything. Over his snout. So we've got a debris whip. Okay. That's that one. I think it does torpor, right? Got the normal bites. How do you do... There's another special where it does the sand and stuff. And how do you bury... Okay, spacebar buries them. And you run around like that. Interesting. Does he use any oxygen? It doesn't. Does he have an oxygen stat? He does. Oh, there we go. Right mouse button. So it builds up. And then it will immobilize. Interesting. Okay. A couple different things. So I heard that he's pretty good for getting flints. See what kind of bite he does. 85. Not very much. We've got the debris whip. Didn't do anything. Maybe build up some torpor. We are out of stamina already. 240 on the headshots. Get some stamina back. We'll head inland. Last thing we need to do right now is find a death worm, you know. Head inland and we'll check out to see how he does on the flint harvesting. Normally I just use an Anki. Does fairly well for getting flint and stuff, but we'll see how this guy kind of works out. Maybe we'll use him just for that. And I think they are breedable, right? The thing I'm worried about is the very low damage and stuff on him with him being such a low level. Let's try something. Hello? There we go. I want to see if this thing does torpor with his tail swipe. Maybe too far away? I have to be right up on it, right? Nibble on you a little bit, Junior. Another level 80. Yep, yep. Let's do this. It's not doing any torpor or anything. Interesting. So what does a tail swipe do? Is that the one that gives you... Does it have like a debuff? I think, possibly. So we got 98 on the damage. We'll do a tail swipe here in a second at him. There's a little bit of damage. Might be a PvP thing. I'm not too sure, man. Again, haven't really messed with it too much. We got a treasure map, though. Apprentice one. Take a look at that here today and check it out. Let's hit inland, though. We'll get rid of this guy. And check out hitting some of the rocks. See how he does harvesting. I don't know if he can harvest metal and stuff, too. Holy crap, you took forever, man. Alright, so. Get the dragon out. Be a little bit quicker to fly around on him. And throw this guy out. We'll find some metal as well. Ah, recently injured. Junior! Look, man, look. I am not a fighter. He has a very, very slow bite. And I know it's a low level one, but the damage is not very much at all, man. Yep, yep. Tell you what, I don't want to be here forever. Because every time you hit him, I have to wait for his damage to go down before I can actually... So that has a debuff. Is that from the bites? Please stop chasing the bird. Can't even hit him with a shotgun. Get over here, man. Quit playing around, Junior. Alright, give me a minute. Get this guy back into a cryo. Holy crap, dude. Test out some resource harvesting. Just turn the tracker off on this guy. There we go. See if we can find some metal over here. I want to test out the metal as well as the flint all at the same time. The problem is I've kind of farmed everything up around here, and it's not respawning, man. It's kind of got that bug with ARK. I was hoping that ASA was going to be different, but it seems like there's still a problem with resources respawning. Now, I know there's a setting to change it. I have it down very, very low, and it's still not doing anything. Hello? Nothing. Not worried about any of that. Check up here for some metal. If it's respawned, great. If not, then we'll just test out the stone for the flints. I don't know, man. The creature's kind of slow, to be honest with you. And again, I know it's a low-level one. The damage isn't very impressive, you know? There we go. Metal node. Alright, buddy. I'm going to leave you out. I expect you to protect us. However, I know you won't. That's the way it goes. Alright, so how do we harvest resources? Not like that. Not like that. Is it... I see you. Like this? So there's some flint there. Is it just by running into it? It is. 0 metal, but you get flint. Interesting. You can climb like that too. That is kind of weird. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's get you out of here. Let's pick you up. Are you empty? You are. I did remember to grab the treasure map. Almost forgot. Buried down in. I mean, he does alright on flint. It's a lot faster than the Anki because you're kind of just moving around, right? Collects everything that he has. Now, does he get a weight reduction? And can we harvest crystal? That was a big fall. Buried down in. No crystal. Interesting. A lot of flint, though, man. Definitely a lot better for grabbing flint. Now, what I've been doing for my flints is either using the Anki or you can put rock from the Dodic into your grinder and get it that way. A lot faster to do it that way. That's a lot of Sarahs down there. Kind of weird how he climbs some of the surfaces while he's under the ground, you know? And you're kind of not really immune to creatures, but that don't mess with you, right? Oh, we're out of stamina. You gotta have stamina for that. So 60. No reduction. I mean, it's kind of his only one trick, right? It's the flint. I won't ever use them. I don't think we'll tame any higher level ones. Just because I don't have any reason for using them. There is a ton of Sarahs over here. And a rock gold. What level are you? I need one of you. Turn around, buddy. Turn around. Don't throw rocks. It's rude. Level 45. Interesting. I do want to tame one of those guys, but I want it to be a high level one whenever we go to tame them. We're out of stamina. That's kind of a bad thing. Because he's been damaged and we can't put him into the cryo, right? I hate that, man. I hate it so much, dude. Yep. We are not going to kill you doing 51 damage. But if we can tank it long enough, we should be able to put that guy into a cryo. I got launched, man. I got launched across the world. Hang tight, buddy. You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Nope, we got a vulture over here. You right? Can I put you in here? I can't. I've been recently injured. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. The dragon has his own problems. Follow me, buddy. Let's do... Where's base? Is base over here? It is. Not a very smart thing to do, but we're heading that direction. Is base over here? Wrong spot. Let's just head down here away from the rock golem. Sorry, buddy. I know it's a cliff, man. It's a cliff. I don't want to kill this guy off, but I don't want to be on him very much either. Alright. Give this guy a minute. Let me put him back into a cryo. We'll head back to base. We'll check out that treasure map. Oh, we can now. I want to check out the treasure map. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. All that pain for nothing. Junior. Buddy. Land. Forgot the shovel. Let's go ahead and just drop off this guy over here. Put you right there. There we go, man. There we go. What is wrong with your tail's broke. Looks a little bit painful. A little bit awkward, I'm just saying. Anyways, drop off our kibble and stuff. We'll head out and grab that drop. Leave these in here. Don't want them to cause any problems. And we'll leave the medical brew as well. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people might like it. It's just not my cup of tea. I do, however, really like the Saras. How far are we from the map? Not too far. That's kind of over by Green Obelisk. Okay. Well, head that way, see what we have, and then we will call it for today. At least the taming went a lot better than it did the first time. Dude, I almost lost my mind trying to tame it up last time. Went a lot easier hitting the salt nodes that had no trees or anything around, so definitely the way to do it. And over there is a very, very nice area to do that. Alright, so we're almost there. Check again right here. 300 meters this way. I've been looking for another one of the Phoenix, man. There's been a lot of the superheats while I've been off camera doing stuff. And I've flown around the whole map. Apparently there's always supposed to be one somewhere on the map. I cannot find it. I've looked everywhere. I definitely want to find a high level one. Or maybe one with some different colors. Dig it up right here. Please, please be a Sarah saddle. Please. It's not going to happen. A guy can hope. It's not. Okay. Nothing I want. I mean, the polymer's nice, but we definitely don't need it. And the crossbow, never use those things, man. I mean, they're nice, but, again, easier just to use a shotgun or a long neck. Dude, well, not too bad of a day. Actually got one of the sand lizards tamed. I did not think that was ever going to happen. Not a fan of the taming mechanics. Don't really like it. It did go a lot easier this time than it did the first time. And using a salt nose helps out because it's a huge concentration of those out in the sand dunes versus trying to come inland where everything kind of kicks you off that guy. Don't think I'll ever tame another one, though. I mean, the main thing you use it for is getting flint. It's easier just to get on a Dodic, farm up a ton that way, throw it into the grinder, and then you got your flint. Kind of cool mechanics with the swimming under the sand and stuff like that, but it's kind of slow, man. Just not a creature I think I can ever see myself using for anything. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.